Who has two googly eyes, loves eating trash, and has transformed a city? Mr. Trash Wheel is a lovable, semi-autonomous trash interceptor located in Baltimore's Inner Harbor, capturing not only the hearts of all who see him, but millions of pounds of free-floating pollution as he does it. Invented by a private business, funded partially by government grant, and owned and operated by a nonprofit, Mr. Trash Wheel is an environmental public-private partnership brought to figurative life. But how does a partnership like this come to be, which now encompasses over 40 organizations across the public, private, and nonprofit sectors on shared environmental outcomes in Baltimore's Inner Harbor? Motivations towards partnership vary by sector, but tend to fall within three categories: resources, improved services, and building relationships. But what do these motivations look like through googly eyes? In Baltimore, nearly every entity I've spoken to has stated that the environmental issues facing their city are too big to be tackled alone, and that creating and sustaining relationships is crucial to the ethos of their organizations. Therefore, partners work together to jointly access grants and other resources aimed at improving Baltimore's harbor and waterways as opposed to competing with one another. This allows more organizations to join the partnership, especially those with missions outside of the environmental sphere. Services are thus improved since partners are able to communicate more clearly with one another and new communities are engaged. In my interviews with government and nonprofit entities, the more I'm learning that the Baltimore partnership is truly remarkable. Mr. Trashwheel is certainly the wide-eyed face of the effort, but there's so much more to the story, like how one local business leader has ensured that environmental work has spread into the business improvement district in Baltimore's Inner Harbor, and that environmental organizations are ensuring spread into community improvement and beautification organizations in response to engaged citizenry. And city and government agencies at the state level rely on the input from their partners in order to achieve legal requirements on environmental mitigation and infrastructure improvement. With my research, I hope to be able to translate Baltimore's success to here in Charleston, South Carolina, where our harbors face similar issues of water quality, pollution, and impacts from the cruise industry. It is my hope that I'm able to leverage Baltimore's success here in South Carolina's Lowcountry so that our nonprofit government and businesses can too leverage these positive and sustainable environmental public-private partnerships into the future. With a mascot as charismatic as Mr. Trashwheel, there's certainly so much more to learn behind these googly eyes.